Every child should have the opportunity to experience summer camp at least once during their childhood. Now, I say that because for me, summer camp was truly a life-changing experience. I got to travel to a new state, I got to meet and play with kids from all across the country, and it was an opportunity to express my faith in God in a way that felt natural and even fun. Well, as the story goes, about 20 years later, alongside my wife, I started an organization that provided summer camp opportunities so that youth like me could have this life-changing experience. Frankly, I wouldn't have had that summer camp experience had it not been for the generosity of a financial sponsor. In cities like Los Angeles, the average cost for summer camp is $100 per day per child. That equals $3,000 for a 6-week summer program. While families in more affluent communities may be able to handle that cost, the sad reality is at that price point, families in Canoga Park simply can't afford to send their kids to summer camp and give them the opportunity that so many of us were fortunate enough to have. So what's the solution? There's two, and UrbanPromise Los Angeles is one of them. UPLA was founded to give students of color access to high-quality supplemental education programs that they otherwise wouldn't be able to afford. UrbanPromise Los Angeles offers a free 6-week summer camp program where students get to go on field trips and they get to explore their faith through Bible classes and they get to stimulate their young minds through STEM, reading, and writing classes daily. This summer, UrbanPromise Los Angeles will host over 100 kids from Canoga Park and the surrounding areas as they come to attend our free 6-week summer camp program. And similar to my experience, these students will be able to attend due to the generosity of our donors and financial supporters. Over the years, UrbanPromise has served hundreds of students in the community, but sadly enough, there are still so many students who haven't had this opportunity yet. This summer, there'll be students at home, perhaps getting further behind in their education, missing the opportunity to build meaningful relationships and friendships, and maybe even questioning where their next meal will come from. These things shouldn't be true. And honestly, they don't have to be. With your help, UrbanPromise Los Angeles can fill those gaps. And honestly, I think there'll be a domino effect in our community. Just imagine kids coming to summer camp and having a life-changing experience, and then growing as leaders who go off to start their own camps and their own programs and schools and businesses, just like I did as a result of my summer camp experience. We've intentionally created and designed this program so that students from low-income communities don't miss out on these opportunities. But we're only half the equation. Your generosity fills the gap and makes it all possible. Sponsoring a child is a tangible way to show your care and support for youth growing up in disadvantaged and low-income communities. I mentioned earlier that the average cost for a 6-week summer camp is around $3,000 in LA. Well, it'll cost UrbanPromise a fraction of that. $800 per child is what it'll cost UPLA to provide a full 6-week summer camp program. So over the next 6 weeks, we're working to raise $100,000, which will provide over 100 kids in our community an opportunity to experience the life-changing magic of summer camp. And again, that's $800 per kid for a 6-week program that takes place daily right here in their neighborhood. And look, if everyone just did what they could, perhaps it's sponsoring a kid, or maybe it's covering 1 week for one child, or maybe it's covering the cost of our field trip to the aquarium this year. If everyone just did what they could, there would be no gaps for our kids to fall into this summer. Okay. How do I give? I'm so glad you asked, and thank you so much for considering becoming a sponsor this year. If you're watching this video on Instagram, you can just click the link in our bio and it'll take you right to our donate page, or you can visit our website at urbanpromiselosangeles.org/donate to make an online donation or to find the address where you can mail a check. Two last things. Your donation is 100% tax deductible, as we're a 501c3 nonprofit organization with the IRS. Also, 100% guaranteed that the kids are gonna have the time of their lives. If you've already donated and you're a donor, thank you so much. Please share this video so your friends and your network can become donors too. Together, we can make this the best summer possible, and our students can experience a life-changing experience. At UrbanPromise, we like to say, reach a child, raise a leader, restore community, and that's what you're doing by partnering with our organization this summer. Thanks so much. Feel free to DM or email me with any questions. God bless you.